In today's complex business landscape, bribery threatens fair competition and ethical conduct. To combat this, the International Organization for Standardization developed ISO 37001, a standard for establishing and improving an anti-bribery management system, ABMS. ISO 37001 is globally recognized and applicable to organizations of all sizes and sectors. It offers a systematic approach to managing bribery risks and promoting ethical business practices. By adopting ISO 37001, organizations demonstrate their commitment to combating bribery and corruption. This commitment protects their reputation and contributes to a more transparent business environment. The standard is flexible, allowing organizations to tailor their ABMs to their specific context and risk profile. It emphasizes a risk-based approach, encouraging organizations to identify and assess their unique bribery risks. ISO 37001 represents a significant step forward in the fight against bribery and corruption. An anti-bribery management system, ABMS, is a set of policies, procedures and controls to prevent, detect and address bribery. It fosters a culture of ethical conduct and ensures compliance with anti-bribery laws. Core components include an anti-bribery policy, risk assessment procedures, due diligence processes, financial controls, training programs, and reporting mechanisms. Implementing an ABMS requires commitment from all levels of the organization. Leadership must support the ABMS and foster a culture of integrity. Employees must be trained on anti-bribery policies and empowered to report suspected bribery. The benefits of an ABMS include enhanced reputation, stakeholder trust, and reduced financial and legal risks. The development of ISO 37001 was driven by the global impact of bribery and corruption. Recognizing the need for a unified standard, ISO developed ISO 37001. The creation involved consultation with experts from various fields, ensuring the standard reflects best practices. ISO 37001 draws upon existing anti-bribery legislation, providing a globally applicable standard. The publication of ISO 37001 in 2016 marked a turning point in the fight against bribery. It provided organizations with a tool to demonstrate their commitment to ethical conduct. The standard has been widely adopted, signifying a global consensus on combating bribery. ISO 37001 provides a framework to prevent, detect, and address bribery risks. It emphasizes a risk-based approach, requiring organizations to identify and assess their bribery risks. By conducting thorough risk assessments, organizations can prioritize their efforts. ISO 37001 mandates controls to mitigate bribery risks, such as due diligence procedures and financial controls. The standard emphasizes training programs to educate employees about bribery risks. It promotes a culture of ethical conduct by requiring top management to demonstrate commitment. By creating a culture of integrity, organizations can minimize the likelihood of bribery. Numerous organizations have successfully implemented ISO 37001. A construction company in a high-risk country used ISO 37001 to strengthen anti-bribery controls, reducing exposure to bribery risks. A telecommunications company adopted ISO 37001, implementing a comprehensive training program to raise awareness about bribery risks. A government agency used ISO 37001 to strengthen procurement processes, minimizing bribery in public tenders. A manufacturing company implemented ISO 37001 to address bribery risks in its supply chain, establishing a code of conduct for suppliers. These examples demonstrate the standard's practicality and effectiveness. ISO 37001 helps organizations protect their reputation and foster trust with stakeholders. It enhances operational efficiency and reduces the risk of financial penalties. By adopting ISO 37001, organizations contribute to a more ethical and transparent business environment. The standard's flexibility allows it to be tailored to different organizational contexts. Implementing ISO 37001 offers numerous benefits beyond legal compliance. It provides a structured approach to managing bribery risks and fostering a culture of integrity. One key benefit is enhanced credibility, building stronger relationships with clients and partners. ISO 37001 fosters a culture of ethics and integrity, promoting ethical decision-making. The standard improves operational efficiency by minimizing bribery incidents. It can result in cost savings and reduced disruptions to operations. ISO 37001 enhances reputation and stakeholder trust. It opens doors to new business opportunities and partnerships. The standard contributes to long-term business success. Implementing ISO 37001 requires robust due diligence procedures for third parties. These procedures assess and mitigate bribery risks associated with external relationships. Enhanced credibility is a significant advantage of ISO 37001. The standard builds trust with stakeholders, including customers and investors. ISO 37001 certification provides independent validation of an organization's anti-bribery management system. Certification assures stakeholders of the organization's commitment to ethical business practices. The standard promotes transparency and accountability within the organization. It strengthens stakeholder trust and enhances the organization's reputation for integrity. Implementing ISO 37001 can lead to significant financial gains. By preventing bribery, organizations avoid costs associated with investigations and legal fees. A strong reputation attracts investors, customers, and talented employees. ISO 37001 provides a framework for identifying and mitigating bribery risks. This proactive approach reduces the likelihood of bribery incidents. The standard encourages continuous improvement of the anti-bribery management system. ISO 37001 promotes a culture of compliance within the organization. Adhering to the standard reduces the risk of legal challenges and penalties. It fosters a culture of ethical conduct and integrity. ISO 37001 fosters a culture of ethics and integrity within organizations. By implementing the standard, organizations establish a framework for ethical conduct. This commitment influences employee behavior and shapes a culture of integrity. The standard promotes ethical decision-making at all levels. ISO 37001 empowers employees to make informed decisions aligned with ethical principles. It encourages open communication and transparency within the organization. Confidential reporting mechanisms empower employees to report suspected bribery. The standard promotes a culture of learning and continuous improvement. Regular training ensures employees stay informed about bribery risks. ISO 37001 strengthens the organization's ethical foundation. Implementing ISO 37001 requires careful planning and execution. Organizations should conduct a gap analysis to assess existing anti-bribery controls. Establish a dedicated implementation team with relevant expertise. Secure top management commitment for successful implementation. Leaders must support the ABMS and communicate its importance. Once implemented, seek independent certification to validate effectiveness. Certification enhances reputation and builds stakeholder trust. The certification process involves a thorough audit by an accredited body. ISO 37001 implementation contributes to a more ethical business environment. ISO 37001 is a powerful tool in the fight against bribery and corruption. It provides a framework for establishing and improving anti-bribery management systems. The standard empowers organizations to address bribery risks and foster a culture of integrity. ISO 37001 transforms organizational cultures and promotes ethical decision-making. It strengthens stakeholder trust and enhances reputation. The standard emphasizes continuous improvement of the ABMS. Regular reviews ensure the ABMS remains effective and relevant. ISO 37001 is a testament to the power of collaboration for a more ethical business environment. By embracing the standard, organizations contribute to greater integrity and accountability. ISO 37001 is a standard for a better world.